Purge, mother truckers. Wow. We learn every single day, don't we? We learn every single day. Or let me put it this way, we have the opportunity to learn every single day. We're presented with the possibilities and the opportunities to learn every single day. But do we? We get caught up. I talked yesterday a little bit about the minds. I'm just digging deep into this right now. Because as you know, we're all put into situations. We have hard times. We're like, why me? What's going on? These kind of things. So we're always trying to find a way to get out of where we are if we're in trouble. Try to find a get. And you know what? Um, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. You know why? Because I freaking created this, and so did you. And you're like, well, yeah, but wait, so and so did this to me. Well, you were there. Without you being there, it wouldn't have happened, right? So, didn't you create that? Of course you did, right? And so, thinking about that is one thing. Blaming it on somebody is another thing, and self-pity is another thing. Victimhood, all those kind of. These are all things that we don't even need to worry about. This is your ego. This is your inner child. All these different beliefs that people have. And the saying, the universe would never give you a challenge that you couldn't handle. You've heard that before, right? I hate quotes. I really do. Because I like the tangibility of it. Like, what am I going through and how can I explain that? And I can say this, that I've come to the realization that I created this and this is going to be amazing when I get through this. It's going to be amazing. And I feel like I'm breaking through something right now that's been bubbling under the surface for the last 20 years. Something about myself, something about my abilities, my self-belief, maybe my childhood, maybe my PTSD, maybe Iraq. I don't know. But I do know it's going to make me a much more impactful person. And it's coming at the exact right time because it always is the exact right time. Hello, mein Lieber, ich vermisse dich auch. Hab gerade an dich gedacht. Michael from Austria, speaking German to him. Because I know if you just take solace in the fact that everything that's happening right now is testing you, it's a lesson, right? You're going to school. That's what we're doing here. We're going to school, right? Going to school. Dankeschön, Michael. You're going to school right now. That's what we're doing. We're learning, or we're supposed to be learning. It's just like going to school. Some people learn a lot. Some people learn little. Some people fail. Some people make it. Whatever. Who are you going to be? Well, I know who I'm going to be. I'm pushing for, hey, Geraldine, how are you doing? Good to see you. Awesome. So who are you going to be? Are you going to be the graduate of the MBA program early in life? You're going to get a PhD? What are you going to do? What are you going to get your life PhD? Look, it took me a long time in my life to get a grip of who I was, like 15 years ago. And then I started 10 years ago and it was like really heavy. And I felt like I was in the place I was supposed to be. Everything was perfect. And then it wasn't perfect. And that hit me hard. It threw me for a loop. It knocked me down. And I even vomited. Like, that's how bad it was. And here I sit today, knowing without a shadow of a doubt. And it doesn't mean I don't hurt. It doesn't mean I'm over it. It doesn't mean that my life is super suddenly amazing, because there are outside forces at work around us that we need to deal with, right? But we're dealing with them because we put ourselves here. We created this. So any mess that you're in right now, and it doesn't matter what it is. You're short of money, you're broke, you're successful, you're not successful, you're having relationship issues, whatever. You put yourself here. Not only did you put yourself here, but you led and created the path as you went. And to look back at my life and say, did I? I might not be able to see it, but now I know that on the inside of me is a programming that everyone has from when we're a child, when we're in that theta stage, that plays a role. Doesn't mean you got to change it. It just means you got to realize it, and you got to understand it, embrace it, and work with it. And I can only say this, man. Hey, Elise, how you doing? Hey, Elise, school me. Yes, indeed, we do have to stay in accountability. But I can say this: I feel like I'm about to break through into a version of myself that I always knew was there, but I didn't know how to get there. I feel like I'm bubbling to the top, and there's like a glass ceiling or a wax ceiling that's going to melt away, and I'm going to come. That's what it feels like. It's so strange, especially because by all accounts, I should be on the floor in the fetal position crying right now. And I'm not. And that's because I came to the realization, look, the world's strange, right? So I met somebody in the States in person, really good friend online, and we hit it off. And she's this amazing woman, powerful woman, CEO, $100 million companies, just amazing. And but you're here, exactly. And we talked about my issue, right? And then we went from Kentucky to Texas. We spoke at both places, and Lane and I had our event in Texas. And then she went home after that, and she called me today and said, I went home and I got the same message that you got, the same exact message that you got from her husband. And profound, because we're very much the same. We got very much the same energy. We have very much the same power. She's just much more successful than I've ever been when it comes to monetary. And that showed me, like, okay, Stephen, if you're too stupid to see this as another sign, like universe is going, dude, do you see? Do you get it? What do you understand? Do you see what's going on here? You're at school, right? You're graduating into the PhD program now, or whatever it is, right? Maybe it's grade school. Who knows, right? That's what's happening to me right now. And that's what I feel. I literally feel it. You can see it in me, right? You can see I'm not the weak, oh God, like I feel it inside of me. I feel like I'm going to bust out and something's happening. Not to mention the project with Lane and Sarah is out of control. It's exploding. The investment fund, the NFT project that we have, that's an entire infrastructure, the first one on the planet that exists the way we're making it. Incredible. And it came with what? An idea. Within 3 days, boom, we had our first yes, I want to work. And now it's about a month later and it's just out of control, right? This came at the same time as my other issue, right? My personal issue. The same day, actually, when I got the message about the NFT, I got the message about, what's going on. One is the highest place I've ever been in my life, and one is the lowest place I've ever been in my life. And they happened on the same freaking day. Now, that's not a coincidence. That's the universe, God, whoever, telling you, look, dude, you're doing all right, but there's more in you. There's more for you. There's more that you need to do. Not for the world, but for yourself, Stephen. You need to do more for yourself. You need to fulfill the potential that you have inside of you, which is limitless. But in order to find that limitlessness, we have to break out of the realm of the norm, the realm of the success. Hey, Arnie, how you doing, brother? Long time no see. The realm of the norm, the realm of what society says is successful, is big, is loud, is proud, whatever you want to call it, right? And I'm on the cusp. I'm literally on. I mean, I feel it vibrating in my body. I feel it vibrating in my body. Lane said something to me today. Yes, indeed, Robin. Yes, indeed. How are you? Lane said something to me today. He said, man, you're the guy that when there's 2 seconds left in the game, you give you the ball, because everyone gives you the ball because they know that you're gonna break through. Like, you're just gonna make it happen. That's when you operate the best. And that made me think, like, yeah, I do sort of wait to the last minute. Even in school, even in my MBA, I always waited to the last day to do everything. You give all the people in the world a good voice and great words for new world and new mindset. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Danke sehr. I always waited to the last minute. And he said, until you get to that point where there's only 2 seconds left in the game, you're sort of doing it, but you're not really doing it. And you're here, you're there, a little bit, you know how I am, right? I'm talking, I love talking to people and stuff. And that made me think, like, yeah, I've been doing it my whole life. I've been making it easy on myself. And then the last 2 seconds, I'm going to dig in and get it done. Bah, 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 bah. Right? That's how I work. It's intensity. A lot of people would say there's nothing wrong with that. And there is nothing wrong with that. But it wouldn't be being presented to me. And I was talking to another friend, Yash, today. And Yash from India, this guy flew from India to Hungary while I was in the hospital getting back surgery just to visit me for 8 hours. That's a friend, right? That's a friend. Consistent silver pays a long run, brother. Amen. Amen. He called me today and he said, how you doing, brother? I'm like, oh, man, you know what? I actually feel like I hit a point where I think I'm actually going to, the massive paradigm upgrade. And he said, I'm so sorry to hear what's going on. He said, but if you're the Stephen Kuhn that I know, and you are, you're going to come out of this so much more powerful, so much more stronger, so much more wise that you're gonna experience something you've never experienced before. Ja, okay, Michael, mach das bitte. Ja, wir müssen das vor Weihnachten machen. Ich habe jetzt eine Wohnung, kannst du hier bleiben. Also ich habe keine Zuhause mehr. Yeah. So sorry, talking to Michael in German. And so he told me that. Lane told me that, right? That's two little bit different things. And then this other woman in the States told me the same thing. And then someone else I was talking to, and I had a coaching session. I'm getting coached. As you know, I have coaches and mentors. And she said, you're the kind of person that doesn't stop no matter what. It doesn't matter what the world brings you. It doesn't matter what the world gives you. You're going to crush it. You're just going to make it happen. But you'll never fly like that. You'll never fly like that. Force will not make you fly. I was like, whoa, check this out. I mean, I'm getting bombarded with lessons right now. And I think it's finally the universe is saying, look, knucklehead, we've been trying to tell you this for 10, 20 years. What the hell is wrong with you? Now you're going to get it. You're going to get it hard. And if you don't pick it up this time, you're done. All right. So I think I'm picking it up. I'm a little thick, but I feel like I'm picking it up. Oh my goodness. That's it for today. I just wanted to get that out there because, man, if you're in a situation right now where you're not happy, you're not feeling good, and you're not taking imperfect action and moving forward to see new things coming your way, then you're going to stay where you are. And nobody should stay where you are when you're not happy, fulfilled, and feeling great, and that you're actually in a growth stage constantly. Thank you, Jessica. Good to see you. I love how you always come in here. I love your energy too. It's freaking awesome. All right. This is your life. This is your making. You're in the situation you are right now because you put yourself there. You created the path in your life to get you there. You made the decision to go left and you made the decision to go right. You made the decision to turn around. No one else did. So now it's your turn to take the lessons that are being given you on a daily basis and being aware of them and saying, how can I learn from this? And what is my next step? Powerful stuff. Love you guys. Remember, it truly is all about quality of life. Let's go get some.